Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, JV, coming to you live this Tuesday morning. Today is September 24th, 2024. I just started my second day of work today, second day of training, and unfortunately, I have some issues. I have some issues that were unforeseen. So let me explain what happened. So basically, yesterday I started my training session at 9:30 in the morning. And we were there till around 5 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock. I don't remember. I think it was around 5:30 when we ended our training for the first day. Very standard training, very, you know, your prototypical information that you get on your first day of work. And so I was working with 3 other people. I started work with 3 other hires. There's a total of 4 of us, and normally what we're going to be doing this week is we're going to be teaming up in pairs. We're going to be training in pairs. In some instances, so we're going to have to figure stuff out. We're going to have to figure stuff out along the way. And so I noticed yesterday, as I was sitting down trying to concentrate, trying to absorb the information that our training instructor was providing to us. And I was doing my very best. I swear to God, guys, I was doing everything that I could to concentrate, to focus on what the person was, or the instructor was saying. But there was a very, very loud, very, very deep odor that was emanating from one of the persons that started the training with me. I was like, oh my God. I was holding my nose. Well, I wasn't holding my nose literally, but I wanted to hold my nose. I couldn't tolerate the stench. It was a very, very putrid odor that was coming out of someone's mouth. Apparently, I don't know what the deal is. They might have some issues with their liver, perhaps. They might have some condition with their liver that's provoking, or that's prompting this terrible smell. And I don't know what to say anymore. I was on the verge of bringing it up to the instructor, but because it's the first day of training and the fact that I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings, I kept my mouth shut. And I'm pretty sure the other 2 people were thinking the same way. I'm pretty sure the other 2 people were like, what in the hell's going on? Where's that stench coming from? And I was able to detect who it was coming from, and it was not good. It was actually a she. It wasn't even a he, which is even worse. It was a female. It's a female that whose breath is smelling terribly, man. Word of advice to you guys that are watching this video. Number 1, if you have breath problems, obviously brush your teeth and use some mouthwash to mitigate the odor that's emanating from your breath, from your mouth. That's number 1. Number 2, if that's not good enough, put some cologne, put some deodorant. Do whatever it takes to make sure that the smell, that the stench doesn't permeate across the room or across the area where you're staying. Very important. Hygiene is extremely important. I can't stress it enough. Do some tests if you have to do it in the morning. Even ask one of your family members. If you live with your husband or your wife, or if you live with your parents or your brothers or sisters, ask somebody, hey, can you smell my breath? Can you please give me some honest feedback, because I want to make sure that I don't stink when I walk out of the house. You know what I mean? So do whatever it takes to make sure that your breath doesn't stink. Maybe pack some Tic Tacs. Maybe pack a stick of gum or something. Put a stick of gum in your mouth. But whatever you do, please do not be that lady. Don't be her. It is very, very uncomfortable working with somebody like that. You can't focus. You can't concentrate. You can't put your mind in whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. So This lady really has some issues. I don't know what the deal is. Like I mentioned, I'm not gonna judge her because I don't know who she is. But my guess is that she's probably having some problems with her liver, or she might be having some sort of a disease, because that was not normal. That was just terrible. And it wasn't as bad today as it was yesterday, but it still smells somewhat. I can still detect the odor. So, word of advice, people, do not, under any circumstances, leave your house without taking care of your hygiene. I implore you. Anyway, the other thing that I wanted to talk about today is I'm gonna be making another payment, another credit card payment. This one is gonna be a $500 payment. I actually got compensated by YouTube yesterday, so I'm going to use that money to make a payment and reduce the Chase balance down from $2,307.44. I'm going to bring it down to $1,807.44. So right now my total credit card debt, remember guys, I started with $7,000 about 6 or 7 weeks ago. It's down to $4,135.61. So once I make this payment, and I'm going to make an online payment right now, I'm going to bring it down to $3,635.61 total. So I'm going to owe $1,828.17 to Macy's, and then $2,307.44 to Chase. So that's going to bring it down to that's going to bring it down, like I mentioned, to $3,635.61. So I'm getting there, guys. I'm making some major progress here. I'm making some impressive advances toward being debt-free, because I don't want to have any more debt by January or February of next year. I think I'm going to be done beforehand. I really do believe that. I think I'm going to be done with this debt before the end of the year, to tell you the truth, the way I'm going. So, yeah, I just wanted to give my my update. I'm very happy that I'm making these progresses, that I'm making this progress, because I didn't realize that I was going to be able to cut the $7,000 credit card debt basically in half in such a short amount of time. So I'm I feel very proud about myself. I'm very happy that I'm doing this, that I'm showing discipline here, and the way that I'm knocking out this debt, and that's where I currently stand. So anyway, that's basically what I wanted to talk about. So again, guys, please make sure that you check your hygiene before you leave the house. Make sure that you test drive your breath. Make sure that it doesn't smell pretty bad, because it is very offensive to other people. It may not be offensive to you, but it is certainly very offensive to those that are around you. Anyway, thank you once again for watching the video. Today again is Tuesday, September 24, 2024. It is hot, by the way. It is a warm day today. We expect to reach 85 degrees. That's the max for today. 85 degrees Fahrenheit. In some areas in the Central Valley is going to be like in triple digits, which is not surprising, because we are getting the, what is it called? The Bohemian summer, or what is it called? Something to that effect. The Indian summer that we normally get here in the Bay Area around September. September tends to be one of the hottest, if not the hottest months of the year. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your Tuesday.